Better hosting, sponsored the video they have.
Welcome crafters, andyisyoda here, and thank you for all your comments and suggestions about what I should build next in Minecraft, and look at them all. You kept saying again and again, so many comments, Andy, do a desert village. So look what I found. I found a really cool desert village, and I tell you what, you can download this village once it's transformed. At the end, you'll also get my jungle temple transformation, and you'll get my normal village transformation all in one map. So what are we going to do with this village? It's a pretty cool little village. It doesn't have a church, but we're going to transform everything else. So thank you again for the comments. Let's do this. So here's the 4x5 house, and my first idea was to put on a flat roof. You don't need sloping roofs in a desert because there's no rain. That's the whole point. The clue was in the name. It's desert, desertified, no rain. So sloping roofs are used to get rain off a house, but we can just have a flat roof. So what I've done is I've got some chiseled sandstone, which puts a nice little pattern round the top. The top block is chiseled sandstone, and then on top of the chiseled sandstone, I'm simply putting a half slab of sandstone, and then just filling in the roof with half slabs as well to retain some of the space inside the build. The blacksmith, it's already got a half slab roof on, so I'm actually not going to bother with the blacksmith. It is perfect. It is a done deal. So there we go. Nice flat roofs. The great thing about the flat roofs in the desert, and I've been in the desert, I've been to the Jordan, and I've stood on top of flat roofs in the middle of a town called Old Petra, and well, it was New Petra actually, and yeah, it's great to be on top of the roof. You can catch the sun, you can see the view, you can just chill out. It is great. So I've put some stairs up the sides of these little desert houses as well, so you can actually access the roof from the outside as well. So here's the just did the library, and this is the butcher's house now. Got that done as well. There we go. And some stairs come up the side of that. There we go. Job done. Now, a little bit of detail, a smidgen of details, like what I used to like to say, and some wooden buttons, just to give the representation of some wooden posts kind of sticking through the structure. These can be made of mud, they can be made of brick, that sort of thing. Now, Seb XX Denmark says, Andy, do you want any help? And I said, well, see what you could do with the farm. I didn't expect them to do so well. Oh my goodness, Seb, thank you so much. We're going to place this farm that you've made into the desert village as well. Isn't it great? I love this trellis on top, and love the way it binds onto the full blocks, but not the half slabs. Alrighty, let's place this in the village. So what you're going to see me doing is a mixture of speed building here, just putting on a flat roof onto the L-shaped, adding some stairs, basically just invoking the plan that I came up with. And I'm also going to be pasting in some of the builds that I transformed as well, just to save some time. So sometimes we're going to be doing it by hand, other times we're going to be using some world editors to paste it in. So what's the idea behind this village? Well, I want to make it all flat roofs, but lots of tiny little spaces, cramped corridors between the builds, little pathways. I would call it nooks and crannies. I don't want to overstate that, nooks and crannies. I don't want to say it too many times, but just little passages, little places to explore, places you can get stuck, kind of dead ends, and we're going to add a lot of builds. And the way to add the builds in is just to think, right, what am I going to put in? Is it going to be an L-shaped house? Is it going to be 5x5? Is it going to be a 4x5? The dirt floored one? Is it going to be a farm? Is it going to be a blacksmith? Or is it going to be the butcher's shop? And just add them in. And what I'm going to do is start to bump some of them together as well. So maybe put down an L-shaped house, stick a 5x5 on the side of it. And that way you build up bigger houses. You can kind of extend your village that way to make it look a bit more realistic. Something which I would really highly advise is to find a village. If you're going to find a desert village, find one that's got some elevation to it as well, because it's 10 times much more interesting. 10 times more interesting if the village goes up and down some hills. You can see I've got some houses in the background which are up the hill, and then you come down the hill to lower buildings, and I'm actually going to put an oasis in the middle. I meant to say this here in the video. Yeah, see that sort of pond in the middle? I'm going to take away the well. Don't need the well, we're going to have an oasis with some palm trees in it as well. But yeah, here you can see I'm adding a 5x5 house, or is it a 4x5? I think it's 4x5 onto the side of an L-shaped house, and it just looks really cool. You've got little gaps between the houses. You can even stack some of the houses up as well on top of each other to create different levels and floors, and you go from one small house up the side onto the roof of the next house, and I think this looks really cool. It looks really deserty as well. So you've got to have a go. It's a real good fun thing to do. I absolutely had a whale of a time building this village. I really enjoyed it. Kind of lost myself in Minecraft. Brilliant. So little stairs, connecting walkways, pathways, just a little tiny bit of space for each house, and just work on your elevations, work on the connections between the roofs with little stairs, nice little platforms outside the front of houses so you can kind of get into them. And I also thought I'd put a big wall around this house, so the village as well, to kind of protect the village. Because doing some research, looking at real desert villages, I found they had lots of walls separating the gardens or backyards, and maybe a big wall around the town as well. So there goes the some palm trees, the oasis and the farm, and I'm starting to build up some of the walls around the village. And what I'm going to do now is just cut to the finished deal and take you on a little tour around the village. Don't forget you can download this, link in the description as well. Have fun, let me know what you thought, and I'm going to hand over to myself to take you around the village in first person. Take it away, Andy. And there we go. It is finished. Let me take you around it. I've got another couple of little tiny jobs to do. I've got a little stencil made here so I can do boom like that and create a little kind of an awning there. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm going to put one up here as well. And the village is just looking just awesome. This was so much fun to build. Honestly, it was like building a Call of Duty map. It was all these little nooks and crannies. This would be great for paintball or Call of Duty. I've got extra little jobs, as you can see, that I haven't done. I haven't connected up top, upstairs to bottom stairs as well. Downstairs to upstairs is what I meant to say. I haven't done it. I haven't connected it, but I just got excited about building it. I haven't got all the details in here yet. Maybe some pots. Oh, some pots with flowers. That would look good as well. You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun with building in Minecraft, and I have had a lot of fun doing this. But some little pots like that, group them in 2s and 3s. With some little plants in them, I think, here and there. Oh, yes. Oh, that is cool. That is super cool. What a good village. Let me know what you think of this. I have really, really enjoyed building it. You can kind of tell from my voice, but this has been a lot of fun. Group things like that. Don't over detail it though. Just here and there, touches of detail is all you need. But look at the little nooks and crannies. All these little dead ends, windows, stairs. Little things to fix. I know it's not a complete finished build, but you can come and visit it on the server play.userblocks.net. It's going to be Warp Desert Village, I think. Yeah, Warp Desert Village, and you can come on and explore around all these little nooks and crannies and see what I have made. And hopefully you can get inspired to make your own as well. If I manage to just drop that pot, that is wonderful. And let me pick a different plant. And we are a done deal, I think, with this whole thing. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I think this looks cool. You just scatter these about and they look good just clumped together like that here and there. What other details could you put in this desert village? I got some chests, I got some tables and chairs on the roofs and things, but I don't know. What else? Have a look through. Maybe some exterior ladders and stuff. What else would look good? Let me know in the comments. What do you think of the desert village? I think it's all right. And I tell you what, this is a lot of fun to build. You have to try it. You have to try one of these. Honestly, I just lost myself for the whole afternoon. It's one of the best times I've had in Minecraft. It was brilliant. I hope you give it a go. And if you like this video, then tell me about it. Hit that like button and let me know in the comments. And I'll see you guys very shortly with another video. Ciao, ciao, with the blocks. Be with you.